His mother's watching. Doris will be on in a moment. Hello, everyone. We're back here Thursday, 3 p.m. We got cooking with Grandma Tanner. Today, she's going to be making an apple salsa pork loin. And she has a special guest with her all the way from Germany, Marco Bachmeyer, who is her Bachmeyer. Gotta have the in there, huh? He is her grandson from Germany, and he came to visit us for a few weeks, so he's helping out, and he's got all kinds of good sayings and stuff we've heard. So take it away, Grandma Tanner.
Well, Marco in Germany, he's a butcher. He's gone to school. He's certified. So we took him to a meat market the other day, Loin Brothers, and he picked out this loin. And I'll let Marco tell you all about how we're going to do this.
Now, why'd you pick that loin, Marco? What's
So it's actually really good. It has a nice color, and it's not that fat. So you have less fat in the meat. And we started.
Just a minute, Marco. Hey, we're recording, guys. Sorry for the interruption there. So it's a nice pink color, and it's got a
less fat.
Less fat. Yeah. Okay.
So first we start and put salt on it, and pig meat can take a lot of salt all around everywhere. It's not. Don't be scared. It's kind of too salty. Then we just put this meat, put some pepper on it, all around. Pepper not that much. It depends on the taste, but pepper is a little bit stronger taste. Just put all around again. And we just put it in here. Then we put water in it. Just normal water. It's like, not like to the half, a little bit less.
So you want to fill it up to about halfway up the glass, or?
Yeah, like that. Just the water keeps it juicy, makes it not too dry.
Okay.
And we just take potatoes like that. Small potatoes, that's enough.
So we call those new potatoes.
New potatoes, all right.
That's
just
what
put
I
them
always
like
call.
that. Everywhere. That will make our sides, little small sides. Then we have here cooked onion. They're really good. Just put also in there.
Marco cut these onions up before, so we wouldn't have to be doing this.
That's what everybody was smelling in the office. Yeah. The ventilation's hooked to here. So
water is enough. Maybe a little bit more.
A little more. Yep.
That's alright. You don't want to drown these potatoes. Then if you like, you can put tomatoes in it. They're already clean. Just how it is.
Just whole ones, huh?
Huh?
Whole tomatoes, you don't have to cut them?
No, you don't have to cut them. They gotta get so soft when they're cooked, so you don't have to cut them. Then we take apples. Apples bring a little bit of sweetness in it. You also can use carrots. But the carrots, if you use carrots, you don't need apples. So like, it always, because then it's going to too sweet. Just take the apples, make little pieces that you can eat them. Pull all that out.
And celery too. He said.
You can use celery.
And any kind of vegetable out of your garden. I mean, if like zucchinis are ready right now, we could add a few zucchini in there.
Or if you like, you can add garlic. So
yes.
Everything is possible. Just put these apples small.
And we preheated the oven to 285. So it just takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Now, Marco, when they're cooking pork, what's temperature do you don't have to overcook it like you used to?
Yeah, especially that part because it's not that fat, so it gets dry fast. So we cook it at
285?
285
degrees, yeah.
We'll put all these in here. Oops, I'm sorry. Messed you up.
It's more taste. And then like 1 hour and 45 minutes. Depends on the piece of meat you have. because as more thick it is, when more big, it takes longer. Then we just add a little bit of salt, so everything gets a little bit of taste. You also can add some oil, olive oil if you like, for the taste. You can add anything, and that's almost it, yeah.
One more ingredient.
Then, yeah, and we have that salsa, Tana's salsa.
That's the apple salsa.
Apple salsa.
Apple salsa. Just put a little bit of a spoon on it, put a taste on the top.
We have, there's a little bit of jalapeno peppers in there and green peppers. And it has a little bit of bite to it, but it's pretty mild.
Just for taste on the top, don't get it in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, this will we make a little bit of crisp. In the end, when you're heating it, you put it up to 400 degrees, as long as you want. But always stay on that, on the oven, because you won't put it too long, because then it gets black and you don't want it just, that will be a strong taste. That's enough. And then we put it in the oven for 185 degrees for 1.5 hours. After that, we just take a measure like that. I think in the middle it's 130
Yeah,
degrees.
about 130 or
40
we
degrees.
made one earlier today and we took it out at about a 140 or 145.
And then just heat it up for a crisp.
Yeah. So I think our oven is ready. Marco wants to put that in the oven.
Marco, your mom says hi.
Hello, Mother. Just that in the oven. Might heat it up.
So this is the one that we made earlier. And everything cooked real good. We did not put any tomatoes in it. But the last, after the 285, then we turn the oven up to 400 just to kind of brown it a little bit for about 15 minutes.
You don't take it a half hour as long. It don't burn it. There you can see it's pretty crispy, so you hear that. Hear it starts really good and everything. So then everything gets a little bit more roast, and the roast makes the taste.
Okay. Well, somebody's asking, Marco, what part of Germany are you from?
I'm from the south part in Bavaria. That's
Okay.
near to Munich. I'm like an hour away from Munich.
Okay.
Reiling is the name of
Reiling
your
is
town. Reiling?
Reiling is the name of my town. It's only a small town with 2,300, 400 people living in. And yeah.
Grandma and Grandpa Tanner have been there to visit, and Brenda came and visited. You and your whole family been over here. And then at Christmas they came over, but Marco didn't come, so he didn't come. He's here now. We're trying to talk him into staying a little longer, but...
Well, that meat market we were in town with, they said, oh, wow, I would hire you in a minute. Because he knows all the cuts of beef.
Yeah. All right, so that is what we made today. Apple salsa pork loin. It looks delicious. I probably will have a piece of that for dinner. And
I think we'll eat on the patio tonight.
Patio.
Well, we do have a party here at the
yep,
orchard.
we have a private party tonight after hours. So
I was going to say that we still have some nice peaches. They're Southern Illinois. And I just ate one. Marco and I shared one earlier.
Delicious.
Is delicious. And our sweet corn is just superb. It's a bicolor, super sweet. And you can get 26 ears for $6.
yeah, it's buy 1 dozen or 1 baker's dozen, get 1 free. This weekend we have is the start of our sunflower experience. We have our sunflower breakfast. So if you come for breakfast, you come in at 8 a.m. Breakfast starts at 8 a.m. and gets over at 10. You get into the sunflower fields early. It's cinnamon and apple French toast. And then
that sounds good.
if you just get tickets to the sunflower experience, you can buy those online or at the door. That will start at 10 a.m. And then we'll have the sunflower field open all week. And then next Saturday, we'll be doing the same thing, another breakfast and the sunflower experience. And we have our adults night for the sunflowers. What is it? S'mores more and sunflower s'mores and more. Friday night, the 26th or 27th. I don't know. I can't keep track of my days this time of year. So thanks everybody for watching.
I like to add something.
Uh-oh.
If you don't want to like only that less fat, you can also use for that just a neck from the pig or belly or raw belly for pig. It's all work with that. So it's not, you don't have to use it alone. You also can use some else parts of the pigs. The
Okay.
hogs.
Yes, they fixed it. When we were in Germany in April, it was so good. It was a big roast and it had fat on it.
The skin. This was a belly pig.
The belly.
Pig, and it was just a whole belly with the skin on it. Cut it in and then roasted. It gets a lot of crispier, and that's the traditional way in our state how to do a roasted pig.
Okay.
Yes, and they had all these vegetables in it. It was delicious. It didn't last very long. We all were eating at the table and it was gone.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Marco. I don't know if he'll be here. When do you leave?
28.
Oh, he'll be here next week too.
He's
Maybe
here
we
next
can
week, yeah.
get him on again. So we've been having a lot of fun with Marco.
He enjoys cooking.
So thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.